I am Lois.
And I'm EmJem, and we've had our fair share of absolute disasters when it comes to the male species, love and relationships.
You name it, and one of us has probably experienced it. So if you want to hear about some hilarious sex stories,
failed situationships with a dash of heated debate,
welcome to the Hoe-Phase.
Ew. Hi everyone!
Hello!
Welcome back to the Hoe-Phase.
Phase.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, Lois.
What episode are we on?
I couldn't tell you. It's been that fucking long.
I think we're on episode 15. However,
It's a pyjama episode.
it is a pyjama episode. I am doing a face mask. You are going to have to help me put it on.
That's fine. Yeah, we're episode 15.
15!
15!
I'm a grandmother. No, that's next week.
Yeah.
How you been?
Anyway, how have I been? I have been hungover. I have turned 26.
She's a year older.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, EmJem.
Yeah. Vibing and actually thriving. Vibing and
my
thriving. What about you?
Well.
Well.
What has happened
Are we
in
getting
my
into it
life?
now or later?
I don't know. Do you want to save it for a little bit?
Let's save it for a little bit.
Okay.
Let's get down through the breakdown of all the fucking shit that we've got to catch up on.
Yeah, and then I'll tell you about my tragedy.
Tragedy. When the feeling's gone, it's gone. It's tragedy.
That's how I felt the past couple of days. However,
you don't know why. Sorry, I was such a steps girly.
were you?
Yeah.
I was an S Club girly.
S Club. There ain't nobody like an S Club party. Yeah, I was a
And
steps
5, 6, 7,
girl.
8.
Boots good. Fuck's sake. We have not filmed in
2 weeks.
3.
3!
Yeah.
Oh my lord, yeah. We've been
busy.
busy. Even this week. Well, actually, no.
No.
We were going to do it on Monday, but then
The tragedy happened.
The tragedy happened, so I will go into that later. And then Wednesday, Emma came home and was like, I don't want to record the podcast tonight. And I was like, babe, same.
I think, do you know what it is? So, shall we go into the break, what we're going to talk about?
Yeah.
So obviously it was my birthday, as we all fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen my Instagram, it's been my birthday for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But we had a really, 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 really heavy drinking session on Saturday. And I will be completely honest, today is the first day that I've actually felt normal.
Wow.
Like, Sunday, I didn't really feel it. Monday, I was definitely hungover. Tuesday, I think I was still feeling it. And yesterday, I was so tired because I've been up since 4 a.m. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I woke up at 4 a.m., went back to sleep, woke up late because of how tired I've been. Today's the first day that I've actually felt like a normal human being.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that might be why.
Yeah.
Because we've been ridiculously busy.
Yeah. Knackered constantly.
But I'm enjoying life, though. That's the difference, I
Yeah,
would say.
we're busy, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. So shall we start with...
Can I do my face mask?
Yeah, of course you can. Oh, ASMR. Ace. The goatee.
Come on. Oh, that is cold. Oh. Right in the eye hole. Have you got it in my eye?
No, babe.
Is it under the eye? Why do I feel like I need to cry? Feels sticky under the eye hole. Under the eye hole. Oh! Slap it on.
Yeah, that's what
Does everybody like my frog headband? EmJem got me this for my birthday.
I did.
And I love it. We haven't named it.
Trevor. Oh, we've already got
I've got Trev on my bed.
Boris.
No, not after the fucking horrible Prime Minister.
Gary.
Oh, I like Gary. Like Gary Barlow.
Gary Barlow.
This is my idea of a very nice day out. Oh, God. Oh.
Da, da,
Oh,
I was doing that for dramatic effect.
dramatic effect. Do I look pretty?
You do. You always look pretty. There you go.
I'm not putting on my forehead.
Do you want it on your forehead?
Yeah.
You don't need it on your forehead, though.
Do I not?
No.
Well, I'm all right then. Hello, everybody. I've now got a beard.
That's how I do it, because
Yeah.
that's where I get all my spots.
Yeah, it's a good
Not
little...
sponsored, but this is the Temple Spa Perfection Deep Cleansing Mask.
And it works bloody wonders.
I have used this maybe for the last 10 years of my life.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer.
Remember when they used to do
longer.
temple spa parties?
They still do them.
Do they?
Yeah.
I feel like we should have one.
But you know what? We definitely should.
I used to love it when my mum used to host them.
Yeah. I don't know who does them though. I don't, like, normally there's like little, you know how you used to have your Avon representative. I don't
Your
know.
Dar sells Avon behind Morrison's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does.
But like I don't know if anybody does it anymore.
So I have now got my face mask on. Thank you,
has.
Emma.
You are most welcome.
I
Painted
needed
it
it.
like a French girl.
She actually did. She slapped it on.
Went,
Yeah. I couldn't be arsed to do my makeup today.
And that's
so we
fine.
were like, we're going to do a pyjama episode. Self-care. Emma had already got makeup on from being at work.
Yeah.
So she was like, I'm going to keep it on.
I am going to keep
So
it on.
I put my frog headband on. I put
That's
face
called
mask
Gary.
on. He's called Gary. Gary's on my head.
Slay. So,
Go on.
we've been busy, ladies, as we've been saying.
Yep.
We had our lovely friends Molly and Ewan's leaving party
We did.
a couple of weeks ago now, because they are fucking off to Canada.
Yeah.
They fly next Wednesday, which
Yeah.
is very sad. But also, it's not forever.
No, I'm very excited
I'm
for
really
them
excited
both.
for them.
Because, like, obviously Canada is, like, far away. However, there is such thing as FaceTime. There is such thing as Instagram.
There is.
Like, I feel like Molly went away to uni,
Yeah.
and I didn't see her for, maybe saw her once a year
Yeah.
for, like, 3 years. And it was okay because she was only up the road.
Yeah.
However, Canada's quite far, isn't
It is quite far. But I think the way that I keep trying to think about it is the fact that our friend Laura has been in Australia for 4 years.
Yes.
Like,
And we've seen her once.
And we've seen her once, and it's not forever.
It's not
We
forever.
know it's not forever. And we're really excited for them. So we did a lovely leaving do.
Yes, I was sober the entire
She was.
time.
Because she was driving.
I was driving.
I was
with
not.
Sensi
I got
Bell.
smashed.
Yes, you did.
But that is because I was using it as a birthday celebration as well as. Because it was the day before my actual birthday. So then my birthday, we came home, we chilled pretty much all day.
We watched Baby Reindeer.
We did. Oh, that I've got that in. I've got
We
that
will
for
get
us
to
too.
Baby
We will
Reindeer.
get to that. And then we went out for food at the Hunloke.
So good.
So good.
I
I
had
fucking love it there.
a yakitori stick,
I did
which
too.
I've never had before.
Was that the first one that you had?
first one.
Really?
I've had the mini ones
Yeah.
as like starters.
Yeah.
But I've never had a big yakitori stick because it's never appealed to me.
Yeah.
However, I will probably have a different one.
Yeah.
Because the one I had was nice.
The barbecue chicken one's really nice.
That's what I wanted, but it has bacon on it. But I was like, I can just take the bacon off.
You can just take. You can't ask for it to be taken off because
Yeah.
the sticks are prepared.
Yeah.
But you can. Yeah.
I'm
you
going to
can give
take
it.
the bacon off and just have the barbecue chicken one because I had food envy with yours.
It was
like,
fucking
ooh.
good.
And the Cajun chicken one looked good.
Yeah. So yeah, we did that, and then we had Monday off, didn't we?
We did.
And we did big fat fuck all, and then I had to
did we
choose.
actually do?
We actually didn't do anything.
I'm sure we left that. Oh, we went to go get your belly button pierced.
Oh, so I for my birthday, I wanted to go get my belly button pierced. So we went to go and get the belly button pierced. We didn't end up getting it pierced because it was a Monday.
The shop was closed.
Lois did check and it said it was open.
Yeah.
And then we turned up and it was closed. And then I checked and they said, Lois, it says it's closed. So I don't know where Lois had checked.
No, neither
But
do I. The
Anyway,
place that I checked was open.
but we then came home and we chilled. And then on Tuesday, I went and got my belly button pierced.
She did.
It's very cute. I'm a big fan of it. And I've got a nice little iridescent D bar in it. And
Yes.
it's super cute.
Did it hurt?
No. No, it didn't. What I will say, though, very much like the Napoleon, catching. I catch it so fucking much. Like, even during sex, I'm having to say to my Bruno, be fucking careful.
Yeah.
Because it's catching.
When you have sex after you've just had your nipples pierced, that hurts.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, it's the movement of it as
Yeah,
well.
that's exactly
it's
what
not
it
like
is.
actually catching it, but like obviously with your nipples, it's on your boobs.
Yeah.
Duh. But like when they're bouncing around,
Yeah.
it's not just your nipple that hurts, it's your whole boob. It aches.
Well, the
So imagine your whole stomach.
Same with the stomach, yeah. Because it's not so much, but I've caught it a couple of times. Like, I literally caught it straight after me getting it pierced. I forgot I had it, and I pulled down my leggings, and I went, ow! And then I went and met my grandma, which was very nice. Penny Walsh. So, yeah, I went to go the people's grandma.
The people's grandma.
She is
Penny
actually the
Walsh.
people's grandma as well,
She
isn't
is.
she? And then we are at this weekend just gone.
Yeah, we went out.
We did.
Went out for your birthday and Kira's birthday.
Yeah.
We did a bottomless brunch at Manhattan, which was fucking delightful.
When I tell you that that's the best one I've ever had, and
The best one.
I will never
Never go anywhere else.
Never go anywhere else. I'm never going back.
Manhattan in Sheffield. What was our server's name?
Oh, it was an exotic name. I can't
It was
remember.
like-
It was again with a P.
Yeah.
Pietro or something like that.
Pietro,
something
like that.
Something like that.
Can't remember his name, but it was
It was
like-
fantastic.
oh my god.
The service, the drinks,
the food.
Oh, guys, I've heard a lot of people say that the one in Nottingham, I think, isn't as good. The one in Chef,
The one in Chef.
it beats all. Because
Yeah.
like we've been saying, haven't we? We've done our fair share of Turtle Bay bottomlesses.
Yeah, and I struggle.
The food is just not up to par,
It's not.
but the drinks are banging.
Yeah. And the service in the Sheffield one is quite good because
yeah.
I mean, I've been triple parked at Turtle Bay. However, the food has always kind of disagreed
Shit,
with me.
yeah.
Manhattan. The food. I had the New York club.
I did too.
It was incredible.
The chips.
The chips. I am not a chip girly. Fucking loved the chips. I demolished every single one.
Yeah, and like when I saw the drinks options, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. They are
so
fucking good. That apple orchard spritz.
That's very nice.
Have it on tap.
I ended up having about 6 of the berry punches.
They are nice. Yeah, they're nice too.
The only thing I kept saying on the day, I was like, it tastes like holiday.
I think we went through about 12 bottles of Prosecco as well.
Yeah, we did.
There was 13 of us that went. So our main girls and then a couple of extra girlfriends of mine. But yeah, we were fucking
so
smashed,
good.
weren't we?
I got some banging pictures.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen already the pictures, I looked so fucking good.
We were both 10 out of 10.
We were. I did post a selfie of us on the Instagram.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Slay.
We looked the absolute fucking best I think we've looked in a very long time.
Yeah, I agree.
I was feeling my fucking oats.
Yeah, so was I.
We then went and did karaoke.
Oh my god, it was so fun.
God. I want to do it again.
Yeah,
I just want to
again.
do the whole day again. It was so fucking good.
I mean, I want to do the whole day again without inviting a certain person, but we will get onto that later.
But yeah, overall, an absolute 10/10 experience.
It was amazing.
Yeah. But
We are doing it again in August.
yes, we're going to do it with our friend Laura, who's coming back from Australia.
Yeah, and hopefully Ellie Rose, who will be back from her tour for a little while, if she can make it.
Yeah. I want to talk about something that we've not managed to talk about because I completely forgot to mention it in the
Go
last
on.
podcast. Beyonce's new album.
It's on repeat.
Oh my fucking God. That woman. I don't know what she's done to me. But this ain't Texas. Woo! Oh, she's there.
She is.
Look at her.
Have a rootin' tootin' birthday.
Oh God. This album is on repeat. Mm-hmm. I am, it's like scratching my brain in the best way possible. I love it.
It is good.
I do think it's probably the one that's going to win her album of the year. There, I said it.
Really?
Yeah. She's been nominated
Cowboy
for the last
Carter.
fucking 4 albums and lost out. For why?
For the wife.
For why? I mean, love Harry Styles, but fucking come on.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Against Renaissance.
Against Renaissance? Are you joking?
Yeah.
Anyway,
And Adele against Lemonade.
again. It's because she's a black woman. There, I said it. The Grammys are racist. Anyway, I genuinely think this is going to win at her. She's got Dolly Parton on there. Willie Nelson. Linda Martell. 3 massive, iconic country artists going, we approve of this. Mm-hmm. So the fuck should you? I have not stopped listening to it.
She hasn't. You haven't really listened to Tay-Tay's new album.
Right, I have. I'm just not in my sad girl era.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with it. Mm-hmm. Not in the sense that I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
I do think it's good.
It's
like,
good.
I Could Do It With a Broken Heart. Smallest Man That Ever Lived. What's the other one that I like? But Daddy, I Love Him. I really like that one.
Can I see the album? Because I can't remember the names of the
But
songs.
I can do it with a broken heart. Bing! I'm so depressed I act like it's my birthday. Every day. That was actually me the entirety of April.
So I really like Down Bad.
Now I'm down bad, crying in the gym.
Florida with Florence and the Machine.
Yeah, maybe I need to give it. Do you know what it is? I said this to Mickey, our tattoo artist that came to the Bottomless. I think I've listened to the first 6 tracks like so much that I'm bored of them already.
Yeah.
Like, because I've tried to have this album on repeat like a few times since it came out. So I had it on at work. I had it on at the gym for a little bit, but I wasn't like listening to it, you know. And I said to Mickey, I was like, I really want to like sit and listen to it. So I sat and listened to the first 6 tracks. I was like, whoa, I'm sad. Like, I don't want to be sad. But I do like it.
Yeah. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me?
Who's afraid
of little old me? Have you?
You should be.
Have you seen the? Yes.
Down, 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 down. I don't like your little games.
I like. Obviously, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived.
I really like that one.
The Prophecy. I loved The Prophecy.
How does that one go?
Off the top of my head, can't actually remember. But I was listening to it and I was like, the word.
What was the one that... There was one that I was listening to that I was like,
Thank you, Amy.
whoa.
I look in people's windows. I love that.
Oh, Clara Bow. I like Clara Bow as well.
See, Clara Bow was one that I didn't actually like.
I like that one. So on the extended 31 track album, I like The Black Dog.
Yes, that one was good.
I like that one. Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, I think I've only listened to that once.
Yeah, me too.
And the Thank You Amy one.
Is it a Kimspiracy?
I don't know. Well, can you please explain why it could be?
Because of, obviously in the title, it capitalises KIM.
Yeah.
So people are now thinking that it's connected to Kim Kardashian.
But they think it's connected to her in a bad way, no?
Yeah, basically. But there's no reason for it to be because they've settled their beef.
Yeah.
Since Kim divorced Kanye.
And also, she's talking about somebody that like bullied her.
Yeah.
And like bullied her so bad that she like it. Well, she says, "Fuck you, Amy." That turns into "Thank you, Amy."
Yes.
So that's why I was a bit confused. I was like, I don't really understand.
Maybe it's a metaphor.
Maybe.
Maybe it's because of everything that went on with Kim during that time.
Maybe.
And now obviously Kim's come out of that toxicity.
Yeah.
And has become friends with our Tay-Tay.
Yeah.
And now Tay-Tay's like, thank you, Kim. You made me stronger. Now we're friends.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Maybe it's the metaphor.
But it's the bit that's confusing me is that why people think it's like a bad thing. I've seen a couple of TikToks where they're like hating on Kim. I'm like,
don't hate on Kim. Do not hate on my Kim. I know not everyone's a Kardashian stan, you know what I mean?
But we are in this house.
I am the biggest the biggest Kardashian Jenner gal. I love them. Don't hate them.
Yeah.
Don't come for me. Although I could take and leave Courtney. She's like me.
Yeah. Chloe's my fave.
Chloe's my fave.
I love Chloe.
Not the nails.
Right. not the nails. On to what we've watched.
Are we doing baby reindeer?
Well, we've got a couple.
Yeah.
I think let's start with the lighter one first.
Yes, go ahead.
The Bluey episode.
Oh my god. It was so good, but I didn't cry. She was sobbing.
I really sobbed. And as a 26-year-old girl, I know I shouldn't be watching Bluey. It's not for me, okay? But it kind of is. Because that episode, it just really hit me.
Yeah, it did. It was
like,
lovely.
I think, and I was watching the Australian Gogglebox clips of them watching that episode, and the parents were like, it's a big deal when you sell the house that like your kids grew up in.
Yeah.
Because like of all the memories that house holds.
Yeah.
And these parents are sobbing.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh my god, if only we could have done what Bandit did, like going, fuck this, we're not selling the house.
Yeah.
I just loved it. I really loved it. And I love that show, and I can't wait to show my kiddie winks when I eventually have them all the blue dogs that have helped me grow up in my life.
Yeah. I think it's such a nice thing now that kids actually have Bluey.
Yeah.
Because what did we have? Fucking Tweenies and Teletubbies.
No, we had Blue's Clues.
I didn't watch
Bear
Blue's
in the
Clues.
Big Blue House.
Oh, I watched Bear in the Big Blue House. What was the good night song?
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go.
How do you remember this?
The moon, the bear, and the big blue house. We'll see you very soon, I know. Very soon, I know.
Wow. I can't believe you remember that.
Where is shadow? Where is shadow? Where is shadow? Where could shadow be?
Wow.
And then there's the otters in it as well.
Yeah.
The Otter Brothers.
Otters.
That's where my obsession
I
started.
love the Otters.
And then Blue's Clues. I've seen Blue's Clues live.
Have you?
Yeah, when I was 4. Went for my 4th
I only
birthday.
ever watched Disney on Ice that was live.
Oh, yeah.
I went to see High School Musical on Ice once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Troy Bolton tried to do a triple axel and he fell.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Oopsie. Oh, well.
Troy Bolton was shit. Sharpay, however,
Slay.
she was a slay.
Yeah, I saw something on, like, I think it was on Twitter, saying that, like, every generation has got a blue dog that helped them grow up. Ours was Blue from Blue's Clues. There's another one that I can't remember. Can't remember the other blue dog, but there's another blue dog that helped, like, the middle, like, what are they? Not Gen Z, the one that's after them. Gen Alpha?
What?
I can't remember what they are.
Gen Alpha?
Yeah,
Is that like...
after Gen Z.
But what's Gen Z from
So
1990?
1998 to... Let me jujule it. Okay, so Gen Z is 1997
Okay.
to 2012.
Really?
However, we're in that weird bracket where we kind of grew up millennial
Yeah.
because we didn't have Facebook, we didn't have
Yeah.
we were older.
We
Like,
still played out
we still
on the
played
street.
out and stuff. Like, we know what disposable cameras are. What is the one after Gen Z? How old is age Alpha? Yeah, Gen Alpha. I was right. Gen Alpha is 2010
Right.
to 2023.
Right.
So Piper, our little baby Piper, is
She's born this year, so...
yeah. So
what's
what is she? What is after Gen Alpha? Gen Beta.
Oh.
Oh, Gen Beta will be born 2025 to 2039. So Piper is Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha.
So yes, Bluey broke my heart, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Always does. We then watched Miller's Girl. Now we watched this with Ruby and Kira, who have been on the pod before, whilst we were all fake tanning before we
It
went
was
out.
so chaotic.
It was a very chaotic evening, but we watched this film. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed it.
I loved it. My mouth was like on the floor most of the time.
I got it, didn't I?
Yes. Yeah. It's just psychologically,
Yeah,
like, it takes you on a roller coaster.
it really does.
Because at first you think, oh my God, it's all him. And then you're like, no, it's all her. And then you're like, who the fuck is it that is, like, putting this on? And then you just end up feeling really sorry for the
Everybody
guy
involved. Yeah, it's a very good film,
very good.
and it's Martin Freeman
And Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, it's really
There's a scene in it. The scene.
It's
Yeah, it made me feel very uncomfortable, which is how I know a film is good.
Yeah.
Because there's I watch a lot of weird films, and sometimes I watch them and I'm like, yeah, it's alright, but it's something I've seen before.
Yeah.
That made me feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Which is how I know.
It's very good. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, we had to pay for it on Amazon, but it is worth it.
Yeah, it's really good. Highly recommend. So we watched that.
Miller's Girl.
We then watched Scoop.
Yeah, Scoop was good.
Which is based on the Prince Andrew interview. Yeah, really, really enjoyed that.
Oh, what's his name?
Ralph.
Rupert. Rufus Sewell,
Yes.
who played Prince Andrew.
Very good.
The makeup team
Incredible.
need a fucking
Yeah.
raise. That was so good.
Gillian
good.
Anderson obviously was incredible. And Billie
Billie
Piper.
Piper.
Not seen her in an awful lot at the moment.
Yeah,
Need to see
she was
more
very
of her.
good.
Love her. So we watched that. And now we'll get on to the big one that everybody's been talking about. Big one now. That everybody's been talking about. Absolutely sweeped social media.
Yeah.
Baby Reindeer.
Baby Reindeer.
Fuck me.
Again,
What a fucking
another one that made me so uncomfortable that I was like, this is the best thing I've seen in a long time.
It was one of those that I think the best way to describe it is that you end up just feeling sorry for both parties.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Actually, probably all of them.
Yeah.
Like, because
Everyone apart from
the fucking
arsehole
writer.
Yeah.
But like, we didn't realise until maybe the third episode that it was
real.
actually Richard Gadd who was
Yeah.
in it that it happened to.
Yeah, we didn't know.
And Bruno told us that, didn't he?
Yes.
'Cause he was intrigued. He was looking at it. He was like, guys, it's actually him.
He wrote it happened to him.
And that, when we found that out, I think that's what made it more hard hitting for me.
Yeah, it changed my whole perspective
Yeah,
on
if I
it.
didn't know that it was actually him, I probably would have still felt the same way that I did. But the fact that he had to relive everything.
And he didn't have a stunt double. I read up on that.
Yeah.
He did everything because it was pure, raw emotion.
Yeah, and the interviews that I've watched that he's done, the lady who plays Martha.
Yes.
She's not Scottish for a start.
No, I know.
Like, and he said that he has never been in awe of anybody as much as he was with the lady who played her.
Yeah.
Like, she was absolutely incredible, captured the essence perfectly to a point where he actually felt like he was reliving it in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. If you've not watched
So
it,
good.
get it watched.
I'd recommend it. However, if you are triggered by, sexual abuse, stalking.
Oh yeah, it definitely does bring up those.
Yes. If you are triggered by that, don't watch it maybe until you're in a better headspace.
Yeah.
But it is definitely worth
It's incredible.
watching.
It's definitely going to win some Emmys.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if it doesn't win an Emmy for best writing and best lead actor and best supporting female actor, I don't want to know.
So fucking good.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Fully, highly recommend. Best thing that Netflix have produced in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we watched Three Body Problem as well.
We finished Three Body Problem.
We did.
So good. Really?
I didn't like the ending.
Oh, I really liked it. It opened it up for a new season.
But if they're not going to get us a new season,
if they don't give us a new season, then fair enough, the ending's shit. However, if we are getting a new season, perfect ending.
Bruno looked into it. There's a whole book series on it.
Yeah.
So
there better be another season.
I enjoyed it.
I was annoyed when they killed Jack off.
Yeah. I think the thing that frustrates me with anything, it was a slow burn.
Yeah, it was.
I really, really, really struggle with slow burners.
Yeah, you do.
But I was enjoying it.
Yeah.
But I think what made it is like, I was just like, oh.
The thing that made it a slow burn for us is because we were taking breaks in between. Because obviously
we didn't binge it.
Bruno wanted to watch it with us and he wasn't here.
Yeah.
So we had to take like a few days break in between. I think that's probably why.
We also binged Baby Reindeer.
We did.
We watched
and
that.
I'm glad we binged that.
Yeah, me too. And then something else that we've been binging is Bridgerton. We've just done a
The
rewatch.
new season's coming out.
We're very excited. We are a Bridgerton household in this.
We are big time. And I feel like people don't think that about me for some reason. Because I said to one of the girls at work, I was like, oh yeah, I'm rewatching Bridgerton. She was like, you watch Bridgerton?
Well, yeah, why wouldn't you?
Exactly. I just don't feel like I give off that essence. Because she was like, you just don't give me those vibes.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I'm the biggest Pollen fan on the planet.
I'm so fucking excited.
I am also a Canthony fan.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. I'm very excited. So we've been binge watching that.
Minge watching?
I said binge.
I thought you said minge.
No, I said binge.
She's been minge watching.
Minge watching. I've been minge watching. I've been watching you minge. I've been looking for a sugar baby, and I can see you minge through your window, you naked neighbour.
EmJem is the naked
I'm
neighbour.
your stalker who's watching you through the peeping curtains. I'm minge watching. I'm going to pitch that to Italian Batch.
It is time for Alexa play Careless Whisper. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
What are we talking about?
this week's topic of Alexa play Careless Whispering
Whispering.
is
Oh.
sex dreams.
Ah, yes.
Have you ever had a sex dream?
I have.
I also have.
Please tell the story about your infamous sex dream about Dylan What's-His-Face.
So I have had a sex dream about Dylan O'Brien.
That's it, Dylan O'Brien.
I actually rewatched all of the Maze Runners the other day.
Oh, did you?
I did. Because I love him so much. Like, genuinely, if that man knocked on my door, you would never see me again. I'd be off. Wherever he's taking me, I'm going. Love him. I fell in love with him in Teen Wolf.
Right.
You've never seen Teen Wolf, have you?
No.
Oh, it's not on Netflix anymore. Gutted. You have to pay for it now, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I just love him.
I remember it so well when you told me you had a sex dream
Yeah,
about him.
I was living at my parents' house.
Yeah.
I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I've just dreamt that. It was very passionate.
Passionate.
Lots of kissing. Sexual intercourse happened. But we've watched that film, the Not Okay film that he's in,
Yes.
where it's the Paris bombing,
Yes.
and he's in that, and he has sex with her in that, and I was like, that's so hot. But then he literally comes in like 3 seconds, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
He lasted a lot longer in my dream.
Oh,
We were going for hours.
Hours.
I have had sex dreams about like other people, you know, when you've like been seeing somebody.
Yeah.
But that's normal.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
do you have sex dreams about Bruno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But it's because you've had sex with him.
Yeah, I think because I
It's like
see
reliving.
him like quite a lot.
Don't have time for him.
Yeah. Like the sex dreams might happen, but they will be like reliving, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I love a
Whereas,
sex
like,
daydream.
Yeah, like whereas I've had sex dreams before with people that like I've just been passing at uni, for example.
Yeah.
Like I've maybe had a couple of interactions with them and I've ended up having a sex dream of them and I'm like, huh, that's weird.
That's weird.
Anywho. But yeah, no, I have.
Can you divulge?
I can't really remember any of them.
I mean, I'm not going to say the person's name.
What?
There was a certain person
What?
that you told me about that I'm not going to say his name because it'll get you in a lot of trouble.
Oh my god, yeah. Lol. Fucking hell, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a rogue one.
But I can understand that.
It was right. So this particular sex dream about this particular person, I haven't got a fucking Scooby-Doo why it happened.
Yeah.
But I remember telling you
He's
about
fit,
it.
though.
I remember telling you about it and being like, I don't know what to do. Like,
You've known that person for a very long time.
like a long time. Yeah. Oh my fucking god, I forgot about that. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I've only ever met this person once, and the first time I met him, I was like, fuck me.
Yeah. Hilarious.
For his age. Fit.
Oh dear. Yeah.
I would also have a sex dream about him.
Oh god.
I don't think I've ever had a sex dream like about a DILF before,
Yeah.
but I would about him. Because he's fit.
I'm embarrassed.
I've not said his name. No one's
but
going to know.
I'm still embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed. Because I'm sure so many people have had a sex dream about him.
Probably.
He's a very, very sexy man.
Yes, he is, yeah. Yeah.
So sex
I've
dreams.
had a couple.
Yeah, I love a good sex daydream where you're reliving the sex you had last
Lois
night.
has got a viral TikTok.
I
You've
have.
got a viral TikTok.
Have got a viral TikTok about sex dreams.
Yeah. You even had that man that does all the, like, the...
Yeah! Oh my god, I forgot about that.
He duetted you, didn't he?
He did. He did. I can't remember his name, but he did duet me.
He does, like, ones where he stands and he's, like, cutting fruit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like
Or,
that.
like, cutting a cucumber or something like that. With his, like, AirPods in.
Eh?
Not AirPods, like his headphones in.
Oh.
And he's got tattoos on his arms and he's got
Yes.
long dark hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about sex.
Yeah. So yeah, that was sex dreams.
Yeah, have a sex dream.
Have a sex
They're good
dream,
for you.
yeah. I highly recommend. If you've got any stories about sex dreams, send them in.
Yeah.
Juicy.
I love a good sex dream story.
It is time for the listener stories.
Listener stories. Yeah. And that was for you, Ross, because I know you're a big fan.
Yeah, Ross.
And Ross sings along.
He does. Hi, Ross.
Hi, Ross.
The email is podcast.thehoephase@gmail.com. Over to you, Lois, because
Over to
Lois has
me.
already read this one.
I have, because I had to edit it for some spelling mistakes.
Ah.
Because I spoke to the lady
Oh.
about the Abyss. It was the Ibis Hotel. It auto-corrected to Abyss.
Why are we talking about the Abyss? Emily?
I don't know. No,
Well,
she
anyway.
was Susan.
Oh, she was a Susan.
She was a
sorry.
Susan.
She was a Susan.
Yeah, Susan did message me back because I asked her for some context. She doesn't remember the night.
That's hilarious.
She has no idea how or when she got to
oh
the
my
Ibis
god,
Hotel.
how ominous.
I know. So don't think she did do anything, squeaky
Hanky
squeaky.
panky.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No Alexa play.
No Alexa play Careless Whisper that she can remember.
Oh, imagine. Oh
Imagine.
my god, that's my worst fear.
No, I know. Not
Waking up in
remembering
somebody's
having
bed
sex.
and being like, what the fuck?
Did we have sex?
Did we have sex? Yeah.
Well, she woke up with a best friend.
Yeah.
Didn't specify if there was men in the room, but it was the Ibis. We have a story.
Who's it from?
This is a Louise and an Emily.
Oh.
So only one person has sent it in,
Right.
but there's
about
two
two people.
two ladies in it.
Right, okay.
So
I'm with it.
we'll just kind of go for it.
Yeah.
My friend and I decided to go away for a little weekend in Chester.
Oh. I've never been.
I've never been to Chester either. So we set off to pick up my friend from her parents' house to find an ambulance outside. I went in to find my friend's husband being treated for gastric problems.
Oh.
She had her bags packed, ready to go. He said it's fine. He will be okay for us to go ahead with our weekend. So he was like,
Right,
you know
okay.
what? Go enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fine.
Right.
The ambulance are here.
Yeah.
They're looking after me.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Take me away.
So we get to the train station to find the train has been cancelled.
Oh, don't talk to me about cancelled
Are we
trains.
shocked?
Don't talk to me about cancelled trains.
No.
I know it all too well.
Yeah. We wait for the next train and finally get off on our journey. So,
Lovely.
we arrive in Chester and the hotel was lovely. After placing our bags in our room, we hit the bar.
Hit the bar.
Hit the bar.
Get
We ordered a taxi
wine.
into Chester, did a little bit of shopping, then went for a bit of lunch and a drink. We ordered at the bar and went to find a table. We had our food and finished our drinks and went outside for a smoke. After our smoke, we saw a taxi on the street, so jumped in and off we went back to the hotel to get ready for the evening fun. As we were leaving the bar, my friend asked me how much she owed for the food and drink. I turned around and said, I didn't pay. I thought you had.
Oh.
I panicked and said, oh God, let's go back. She turned around and said, no, it'll be fine.
Oh my gosh.
So after a little nap, we got ready for the evening session and a meal in the restaurant, prepaid.
Okay.
So they'd already paid for this meal,
Right, okay.
so it wasn't going to happen again.
There we go. That's a good thing.
We then decided that we would go back into the town centre. A great time was had. We returned very pissed and laughing about not paying our lunch bill. I then took a turn for the worst and started to throw up.
Oh no.
After hearing me, my friend started to do the same. So we ended up one over the toilet and one over the bath.
Oh my God. That's my worst nightmare, that.
That will teach us for not paying a bill, I said.
Karma.
Karma! It says karma there! Karma.
Karma.
That's what you get for not paying your fucking lunch bill. God's sake.
That's so funny.
The next morning I woke up feeling horrendous. My friend woke up and went for breakfast because she was fine.
Oh, love that.
Love that for you, babe.
Yeah.
We then went back into Chester for a little more shopping and to catch our train home. The train was extremely busy and we struggled to find a seat. So we had to keep going back and forth as my friend's suitcase kept hitting this same guy time and time again. She just kept apologising every time. Poor guy.
Poor Bruno.
Poor Bruno, getting hit by a
Bruno.
suitcase. Poor lad. Once we got home, we found out that my friend's husband had been admitted to hospital for surgery and her parents decided not to tell us so it didn't spoil our time away.
Aw.
But turns out we had spoilt our own time by not paying our lunch bill and getting food poisoning for the privilege.
Oh my God. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Karma well and truly.
Karma worked her way around fast.
It did. Not
She
just
did.
with you getting food poisoning, but with your husband going into surgery.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well, I hope he's okay. And I hope that Karma has treated you well since not paying your food bill.
Yeah, you silly goose.
Silly goose, what the heck?
What
Have you
the heck?
ever not paid the bill?
No, I think I've always paid the bill.
I have a story when we forgot to pay the bill.
Really?
It was with my boyfriend at uni. First time that he met my parents.
Yes.
We went into a little coffee shop that is still there opposite Frozen.
Yes.
We went into that coffee shop and all of us had a coffee and we walked out and we didn't pay.
Oh.
We then went in the next day and paid them and they were like, oh, you could have totally got away with that because we didn't even know. So that's the time that we forgot to pay the bill.
But at least you went back and paid it.
Yeah, my dad felt guilty.
Yeah, I would have felt guilty. I've never intentionally gone in somewhere and been like,
I'm going to
I'm
steal.
gonna steal.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever walked out forgetting to pay the bill, though. I think I'd remember if I did that.
Yeah. It is time for the housemate story.
Housemate stories!
Yeah. So, shall we do mine first?
Yeah. EmJem,
Yes.
can you please tell us about Prison Break Boy?
Yes, I can. So, this is back in my uni days. And I had started... Did I date him? No, I didn't date him. I went round to this boy's house that I had had a big fat crush on for fucking months, right? I just so happened to work with him. he worked at the bar that I worked at, the SU bar, and he was tall, handsome, like 6'4", built like a brick shit house, and I fancied the shit out of him. But I never had the balls to say anything to him at work. So I matched with him on Tinder, and I arranged to go around to his house. It just so happens that he literally lived on the same road as me. He just lived like the top end, and I lived at the bottom end. So I go to his house, and I walk through the front door. Now, the front door was like where the pantry was, I guess. So, like, there was a washing machine, a dryer, and some shelves in there.
Washing machines
live longer with Calgon. So I walked through there, and then we just so happened to have to walk, like, down a little corridor. On the left was a bedroom, on the right was a living room, and then the stairs up to his bedroom. I'm walking down this corridor, and I look to my left, and I just see, like, the room. And there's a hoodie on the floor that I recognise. I don't think anything of it in the moment. I go upstairs to the room, and he says to me, he's like, oh, what should we watch? And I said, well, I've just started watching Prison Break, actually. And he said, oh my God, I fucking love Prison Break. And I was like, well, shall we just put that on then? So we're watching Prison Break, and we're cuddling in. I'm cuddling into him like this. He's here, and I'm like this. I'm cuddling into him. And he's like, have you, like, been single for a while? Like, he started asking me these questions. I'm like, oh, yeah, I dated this guy, like, this time last year, but it didn't really work. I kind of was just with him for the sake of having a boyfriend. And he was like, oh, what's his name? And I was like, did he go to uni? I was like, yeah, he did go to uni. He's actually just started back after his gap year. And he was like, oh, what's his name? And I was like, his name's Kevin. And he was like, what does Kevin look like? And I was like, why are you asking me these questions? And he was like, just what does Kevin look like? So I showed him a picture of Kevin, and he was like, yeah, he's my housemate. And I was like, you're fucking joking. What do you mean he's your housemate? I had no idea. No idea at all. And I was like, of fucking course, the one person that I've, like, really fucking fancied and I finally managed to, like, get in his bed is living with my ex-boyfriend. And I was like, are you friends with him? Like, is this going to be awkward? And he was like, no, I actually really don't like him. So I'm fine with this as long as you're fine with this. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine with it. So we're, like, carrying on watching Prison Break and start smooching. And then my mum's trying to ring me because I'm at a location that she doesn't recognise. And this was when the Life 360 app had just come about.
Right.
So she was, like, trying to ring me, and I was like buttoning her, and she texted me saying, where are you? And I don't recognise where you are. I then was like to this Bruno, I said, I'm going to have to text her back. What do I say? And he was like, I'll just tell her you're watching Prison Break. So I did. I said, I'm watching Prison Break. I can't ring you back right now. And she was like, you don't normally, like, say no to ringing me whilst you're watching something. I was like, Mum, I'm watching Prison Break. And she was like, okay. So then we do the deed. Alexa, play Careless Whisper. And it was very good. And I was like, do you know what? This is really convenient because he's literally at the end of my road. Yeah. So when I need it, it's fine. And he didn't work at the SU anymore. So we didn't work together. However, the obstacle of my ex-boyfriend living with him, the ex-boyfriend that I've talked about before that my housemate slept with, like 2 weeks after us breaking up, that ex-boyfriend. Yeah. And I was like, that doesn't look great. So I then rang my mum on the way home, and she was like, everything all right? You weren't somewhere that I recognised, and you've been there a while. I was like, right, Mum, one, let's stop watching Where I Am. Like, yeah. I'm all right with you having my location, but come on now. Let's not do that.
That's like me with you when I was going to Toxic Kevin's house. Stop watching Where I Am.
No, but that's a bit different. I ring her back, and I'm like, Mum, I was at a boy's house. And she was like, you said you were watching Prison Break. I was like, yeah,
I was.
we were watching Prison Break. And she was like, oh. I was like, yeah. So then it became a code word.
Yeah.
So my mum would text me and she'd be like, oh, I used to speak to my mum pretty much every single day when I was at uni, like ring her on the way home or whatever. And I rang her and she'd be like, so what are you doing tonight? I'd be like, watching Prison Break. And she'd be like, are you now? With or without? I said with or without, so that she knows if she can talk to me or not, because I used to watch it with my housemate as well.
Okay. Prison Break boy.
Prison Break boy. Yeah. Lois.
Yeah.
Go on then. Fill us in. What's been happening
Where do I even start?
with your new named man? Because you said he wasn't a Bruno or a Kevin.
No, he's not.
What is
so
he?
I was speaking to my friend at work and we were having a chat about the whole situation, which I will divulge. I showed her a picture of us together, me and this boy
The one that I took.
you matched me with.
Oh, yeah. No. The picture that I took of you.
The picture that you took of me.
Yeah.
And she showed it to her boyfriend.
All right.
And he said, one, Lois is like he's punching with Lois.
Yeah.
Big time.
Obviously. We've already come to that conclusion.
Yeah, we have. And two, he doesn't look like whatever his name was.
Yeah.
He looks like a Herbert. He looks like he drives a tractor with a piece of corn in his mouth and his name's Herbert. That is what my friend's boyfriend said. So we will be referring to this boy as Herbert. I knew you'd find that funny.
Herbert!
Herbert.
Oh my God.
Herbert the tractor driver.
That's funny. Lol.
So yeah.
Okay.
Emma matched me with Herbert on Hinge.
I did.
And we got talking. We arranged to go on dates.
What was the first thing he said to you?
It was about something in my Hinge profile about me having toast. Cold toast. Because I'm not like most girls. You know what I mean? I don't like hot toast. Hot toast freaks me out a little bit. I don't like when the butter melts into the toast and it makes the bread go soggy. I don't like it. So I toast my bread and I put it in the fridge. Leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Take it out, put the butter on. Heaven. You know what I mean? So I put that in my Hinge prompts.
Yeah.
And he replied to that basically saying like, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. And I was like, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
The ball got rolling from there and we were talking about things. And then he was like, do you want to go on a date? The last podcast we had, I had been on that date.
Yes.
And it went well. We continued to go on a few more dates. Alexa Play Careless Whispered on the third date.
Yes.
Which, round of applause for me.
Well done.
Because I didn't sleep with him on the first date.
You didn't.
And I'm really proud of myself for doing that. So, yeah, we then, continued. And at this point, it's been about 3 weeks. I then invite him out to your birthday.
Didn't he invite himself?
Well, I mentioned it.
Yes.
Because obviously he knew I was going out
Yeah.
on that Saturday. And I mentioned that boyfriends are coming.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you would like to join, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Thinking that he would be like, no, it's too soon. It's too soon. But I wanted to just throw it out there.
Yeah.
He then proceeds to be like, hell yeah, I'll come. What's Emma's boyfriend's name? Because I'll meet him first.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I will get Emma to send a picture of Bruno. And you can go meet him first for a drink. Which he did. And then he met everybody else.
Yep.
He seemed to get on with everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, everyone really liked him. We continued the night. He didn't want to go home. He ended up having to take me back to his place because I was knackered because we'd been out since half 11. Yeah, we got to the train station at 10:30, so I was fucking knackered.
Yeah.
We had pizza, had a really deep chat about where this was going to go. I thought, everything was fucking roses. Went to bed. He dropped me home the next day. We continued. Everything was fine. Monday rolls round. The tragedy day. You know what I mean?
Tragic Monday.
A tragic Monday.
You know how most people call it Blue Monday? This was tragic
This was a tragic Monday. I speak to him in the day, but it's not often. We're both working. We're both busy. Life is in the way. But I don't hear from him from about 2:00 in the afternoon, which is fine because I know he works. I then get a text at 6:30, and it basically says, I don't want to carry this on. I felt like I was masking my entire personality in front of your friends. I don't feel like I get on with your friends and you wouldn't get on with mine, which is why I wanted to see you drunk. Red flag. And basically you just didn't want to carry on with me anymore because of that, which in my head makes no sense. However, in his head it obviously makes sense. I'm not going to divulge why, but it pissed me off. However, I didn't let him know I was pissed off. I just replied something really nice.
Yep.
Being like, okay, it was great to get to know you. Good luck with life.
Bye.
I then blocked him.
See ya.
But I was fucking raging.
I think the thing that we keep saying is, I think personally, he'd already made his mind up.
Yeah.
On Saturday night. When we were out, that he didn't want to continue with you.
Yeah.
And I think because I say this quite a lot, and it's something that my Bruno has said before, which is why we are now making a conscious effort for this to not happen. Mine and Lois's relationship is very intense. You then put our relationship with our other friends, like our extended group. We have all been friends for fucking years. We are tight. We are all exactly the same as well. We're loud, we're bubbly, we like to have a good time. We are the centre of fucking attention. Because we deserve to be. We're all incredible women and we all like to have a good time. For somebody, never mind somebody that you're freshly dating, for anybody to be introduced to that group of people has to be established, because otherwise it could scare somebody off because of how intense we all are.
And don't get me wrong, I did warn him.
And this is where I go, that's where I went to you. In hindsight, it probably is a bit of a red flag that he wanted to meet us all so soon, because I made a conscious effort, we made a conscious effort, the pair of us, for him to not meet me so soon, for him to then suggest coming out to meet not only me, but every single one of our closest friends. Was like, for us, oh my God.
I was buzzing.
This was exciting.
For me, I don't introduce boys to my friends.
They've only none of our friends do.
No, they've only, if I've had a boy over, they've only met you because you've been in.
Yeah, because I live here.
Because you
Heaven
live here.
forbid I should be in my own house.
Exactly. So I never, for me, I never want Emma to feel uncomfortable in this house. So if I invite a boy over, I then have to warn them, I don't live alone. My best friend lives here.
Yeah.
You will have to meet her. If you're uncomfortable with that, don't come over.
Yeah.
And most of them are like, oh, no, it's fine. And then they meet us together, because meeting me separate from Emma is completely different.
Yeah.
So they meet us together and they're like, oh, Lois is different. And I'm like, well, yes, I'm different because I'm with my best friend.
Yeah.
I can be myself around my best friend.
Yeah.
I'm not majorly different.
No, I don't think we are, but I just think because
it's a lot more intense.
Yeah, because we bounce off each other's energy.
Yes.
Even our friends have struggled with it.
Yeah.
Until again, like we've said, we've been really, really close with our friends over the last year, but they struggle with it.
Yeah, they're you've got your own language.
Our own language, we've got our own inside jokes, but that's because we live together.
Yeah.
And it's a relationship that's different to most best friend relationships.
Yeah.
And when we've met guys, when I've met boys, they've already met, they already know you. Bruno is the first person that I've brought into this friendship externally. And you didn't meet him until like date 6.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I want to make sure that he is solid before he meets the bestie.
Yeah.
And that's something that we've now made a conscious effort with you and your men who you want to like date seriously. So I think when Herbert when Herbert suggested coming to meet us all, I was like, oh my god, this is so exciting. Like,
yeah, I thought it was going to be
amazing.
like, Endgame.
Yeah.
Because I really, really liked him.
But I do think hindsight is a wonderful thing.
It is.
And upon reflection, every single one of our girls has said him wanting to meet us all so early is a little bit of a red flag.
But at the time, we just didn't think
We didn't think it
because we were so excited for me.
I think because we only ever bring boys that are established into the group, established as boyfriend or exclusive. Like, I think that's why we all got so excited about it.
Yeah, because for me, we were exclusive.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't dating anybody else. He wasn't dating anybody else. We deleted dating apps.
Yeah.
So I thought,
He was
boyfriend on the horizon.
Yeah.
Which is why I felt so comfortable introducing him to all my friends.
Yeah.
But for him to then turn around 2 days later, say, I don't want anything to do with you, was a big shock to the system. And I felt so embarrassed that
There's nothing to be embarrassed about, though, because it wasn't like you forced him into coming to meet us.
No, I felt like it was a waste.
Not a waste, no, because it was something that you were excited about, we were all excited about, and even on the night out, we were having a good time. Like,
yeah, I was just a bit like, I don't know, because for me, I don't introduce boys to the group ever. The only person I had introduced before was my ex-boyfriend, like my first ever boyfriend, and even then he never came out with our friends because no one liked him. So for me to bring someone into the group,
but again, the girls don't do that either. So it's not not just you. Like, it's,
I know, but it, like, obviously it was such a big thing for me, and everyone got so excited. Yeah, and everyone did have a really good time.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about, though, because you actually, like, it wasn't an embarrassing encounter.
No, it wasn't at the time. I just feel now, I feel deflated about it, I guess.
Yeah, there's nothing to be embarrassed about, because at the end of the day, it was a big thing, and you wouldn't have allowed it to happen if you didn't think it was going to be a good, like a long-term thing. The fact that it wasn't isn't your fault, and how were we to predict that was going to happen?
Yeah, exactly.
We weren't, and it's in the exact same way that, like, our friends who have broken up with their boyfriends that we've only met the once, like, they're not embarrassed by it. I'm not embarrassed by the fact that you met my ex-boyfriend several times. Like, it's not something to be embarrassed about. Yeah. But deflated, yes, I understand that. You did say the other day that you are grateful for the experience because you now know that you want to actually date people and that you want to do that.
The dating experience that we had together was incredible.
Yeah.
And I will be forever grateful that I got to experience that with him. Yeah. I just don't like the way that he ended things.
No, the learning curve from this is that you know exactly what you want to do now. Like,
I don't want to do the whole, let's just shag once and never speak again.
Yeah.
I want to date and be taken out on dates and appreciated for my time.
Yes.
And the effort that I put in.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Slay.
I'm in my hot girl healing era.
Hot girl healing era.
And I'm ready for hot girl summer.
Slay.
It's a hot girl
Maybe
summer.
You'll meet a nice Slovenian man.
But then I'd have to move out to Slovenia.
Well, that's okay.
But then I would have to leave the cats.
Well, I'll be here.
But I don't want to leave you and my cats. I want to stay
You can come back and come back and visit, or bring the Slovenian man with you.
I'll bring him with me. He can come here.
On to the next segment, hey, which is questions to the listener.
Question to the listener.
So we asked this question fucking weeks ago. We had this question, which was, would you rather not be able to have sex with your partner ever again, but actively be able to cheat on them, or never have sex ever again. 83% said never have sex ever again.
Wow.
17% said not be able to have sex with a partner ever again, so actively be able to cheat.
Jesus. Were they all single? Because there's a single girly, I would say.
Have sex
Have
with
sex
other people,
with other people.
but keep my boyfriend.
Yeah. Because I don't have a boyfriend.
The next one is, what's the grossest or most unhygienic thing that other people do?
Okay.
We've got leaving dirty mugs in the public workspace.
Yes, that is disgusting.
This fucking happens at my fucking work every
Same.
fucking day, and it pisses me off.
It's not
Wash up your
hard.
mug.
It's not hard to just run some water in the mug.
Literally. Why are you leaving it on a desk for somebody else to clean up after you?
Yeah.
Disgusting. Sneezing/coughing while not covering their mouth.
Yeah, that's gross. If you covering your mouth, fine.
People who don't clean up after themselves.
I mean, where does that count? Because I don't clean up after myself in my room.
Other people. So, like, because we were saying, what's a gross thing that other people do that upsets you?
If it's in like a public space,
Yeah.
like
in
you,
the
like your
workplace,
office, yeah, then fair enough. But like in your own house, I don't think it matters that much. Like our shared spaces are tidy,
Yeah.
but our rooms are our own. We do whatever we want in there.
Food bits in the bottom of a sink. PTSD from uni days.
We're terrible for that. We have to clean it out all the time.
Fucking.
It's horrible.
It's when I touch it. That's when
I'm so glad we have that Scoopy thing.
Yeah. Wet towels on the floor.
Yeah, that is a bit gross.
Wet hand towels in public places.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in a public place, why are you using a hand towel? Tissue.
Hacking in public.
What's hacking?
Like,
brother.
Picking their toes in a shared communal space.
Yeah, fair enough. I do that in my own space. Thank you.
In a shared communal. Licking the cooking spoon.
When you're baking.
Oh, I don't mind that.
I don't mind that either. With you, if it was anybody else, I'd be like, with.
Not brushing their teeth.
I'm terrible for not brushing my teeth if I'm working from home.
Oh, but it don't matter when you're working from home.
I mean, I brush my teeth if I'm leaving the house.
Yeah, there you go then. Dick cheese. Have you ever experienced dick cheese?
No, I haven't.
I also have never experienced it.
I'm obviously very fortunate for not experiencing dick cheese. Because I would be out that door like a shot.
Yep. No.
Not a chance.
Ain't no way. And then smelly feet, even if they're clean, just change socks.
You always have smelly feet after work.
I've just got stinky feet. I don't mind
It's only when you've been at work and you've had to walk.
Yeah, I just do a lot of steps.
Does a lot of steps.
I don't have stinky feet all the time.
She has stinky feet and then proceeds to put them on me.
That's just because I get restless legs and I have to stretch.
She always puts them on me.
I have to
with
stretch.
her little stinky toes.
But Lobie, I have to stretch.
Just to stretch her feet.
Yeah, you let stinky poopy butthole boy go on you.
Yeah, but he's so soft and cute.
Did we all just witness that? Lois just said I wasn't soft and cute.
Your feet aren't.
No, but I am.
Yeah, you are.
There we go,
but
then.
your head's not here. Your feet are. If it was your head, your head smells lovely. Your head smells lovely because you wash your hair.
I do wash my hair.
Your feet stink, mate.
I don't mean it. I do all mean it. I do all mean it, Lobie. I do all mean it.
I know, it's okay.
So, this week's questions.
Yes.
We have... You've been proposed to.
Okay.
But you've called it off.
Why?
The wedding is cancelled.
Oh my god, why?
Don't know. For various different reasons.
Okay.
Do you keep the ring?
Oh.
Because I thought about this on my walk home. I was listening to a podcast, and the question very similar to this came up. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about it. I was like, if I'd got proposed to, and then for some reason it had been called off, would I keep the ring?
It depends who called it off for me.
If you called it off.
If I called it off, I would offer to give the ring back. Just out of... I mean, it depends on if he's done something wrong. If he's cheated on me and I've called the wedding off, I'm keeping that bastard ring.
See,
If he's just not done anything wrong, I just don't love him anymore, I would offer to give the ring back.
see, I'm keeping the ring either way.
Really?
Yeah. He gave me that ring. That ring is now mine.
But he could then go on and sell it.
No, but then I could go on and sell it.
Yeah, if he'd done something wrong.
Either way.
Really?
You've given it's like that's like me. You giving me a gift and me going, oh no, you have it back.
What if he fell out?
Yeah. Why would I do that?
It's a ring though.
With I just think you have given me this. It's mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna go to a jeweler's. I'm gonna go and get it valued, and I'm selling it, and I'm keeping it.
What if it only cost him 30 quid?
Then I'm 30 quid richer. If the wedding is called off, if I'm calling it off, I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
If he calls it off, I'm definitely keeping it.
Oh yeah, if he's calling it off, I'm absolutely
Yeah.
100% keeping it.
Because, yeah. I probably wouldn't keep it to, like, wear it. I would probably keep it to sell it.
Yeah. For me, like, if I'm the one calling it off because I've done something wrong or I just don't love them anymore, like, we've grown apart, I'm offering to give that back. Hopefully they say no. But, like, I feel like that's the courteous thing to do. We'd have a conversation about, do you want this ring back?
No. Not for me. The ring's mine. It's on my finger.
I mean, I'd be gutted if it was, like, my dream engagement ring.
And then the engagement got called off.
Yeah,
like, oh no! I have to keep it. What a shame.
I wouldn't know what to do with myself if...
Sell it.
Yeah, I know, but what if it was like my dream engagement ring and I dreamt about wearing this every day for the rest of my life?
Keep it. And pass it down to potential children.
Oh no, that's a bad omen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true, actually. Sell it. Just sell it.
Yeah.
Or get it changed into something else. Get the gems taken out and put into a different ring. Get the gems cleansed. Give them a wash.
I don't know. I feel like I would have to sell it and then find a new inspiration.
Yeah.
Which is why I am convinced I am only getting engaged and married once.
Because I really thought about it and I was like, why would I want to give him the ring back?
That is a good point.
Like, I don't want him to give that to somebody else. That's my engagement ring.
I don't think men would do... I mean, I don't know. There might be a fucking cheapskate, but if they've given that ring to one girl, I don't think they'd give it to another. Because my ring that I want... I've already chosen my engagement ring. I know that if he then gave it to somebody else, I would be kicking the fuck off whether we've been separated for 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So then to avoid that obstacle, keep it.
Keep the ring.
Keep
You might have swayed me.
Yeah. See?
I'm keeping the ring.
Keep thinking about it logically. You're keeping the ring. And then the would you rather, this one's that Lois came up with. Would you rather stay indoors forever, never be able to leave the house, but piss yourself? You can't make it to the bathroom.
There is no bathroom.
There is no bathroom. You are
You are in a room.
and shitting yourself all the time.
Yeah.
Regardless. So would you rather stay indoors and do that? Or be able to go outside, but every time you leave your house, you have the urge to poop.
Like IBS diarrhea.
But you are able to use a bathroom, you just don't know how far away the next one is. Because you don't have a bathroom in your house. That's
So you
not
can't go
it.
back. Which would you rather do?
What would you rather
What would
do?
you rather do?
I don't know. It's the weirdest
It's
question.
horrible, isn't it?
It's
I
a very
literally
weird
thought of it
question.
and I was like, I want people's brains to be ticking. I think personally I would like to stay indoors because I'm an indoor girly.
Oh, but I can't. If I've got no bathroom, does that mean I've got no shower?
You can have a wet room.
I don't know.
The way I think of it
It's a very
is,
odd
right,
question.
basically it's this room and this room only.
Oh, I would go insane. I'd have to go outside.
I mean, you've got telly.
No, I would still go insane.
Would you?
Not being able to leave this place at all. No other room. No, I would go crazy banana.
Crazy banana. See, I have been in the situation where you are about to shit yourself and there's no toilet in sight. A fair few times. And I've had to hold it in.
I've done that as well, though.
It's just not nice.
No.
I would rather...
But I don't want to stink of, like, piss.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean, like, you piss and shit yourself. It just means, like, you piss and shit, but you've got no bathroom. So you'd have to find somewhere where you can easily clean it up. In your house.
Okay. No, because I like going outside. I don't want to be stuck indoors all the time.
See, I would happily stay indoors all the time. I'm so fine with staying indoors.
Yeah, I like going out.
I can open the curtains. That's my vitamin D for the day. Open a window. I'm alright.
Well, they're the questions for you.
Yeah, sorry the would you rather's a little bit shit. Literal shit.
Thank you all for listening.
Yeah.
We will be back to regularly scheduled programming.
We will try, but with Emma's schedule, we're going to be cutting it fine.
No, it's alright. It's fine. Because we can just do it after work, like we've done today.
Yeah.
Like, my weekdays are fine. It's just my weekends are not. But that's fine.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment and do all the things that you need to do.
Press the bell button.
Press the bell button.
Turn on your notifications on Instagram.
And on TikTok. Not that we've posted on there in a long time.
We haven't. Sorry, guys. I just don't have time.
Well, now you're single again, you do.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's true, though.
It is true.
The email is podcast.thehoephase@gmail.com. The Instagram and TikTok is the.hoephasepod.
Cast.
Pod.
Cast.
And the Twitter is thehoephasepod. Sorry, it's been a while. Thank you all for always listening.
Yep. Thank you for your eyes for watching, your ears for listening, and your hearts for loving us.
Don't forget to slay the day away.
Try not to cry.
Do something that your 16-year-old self wanted to do that they couldn't do because they were 16. But now that you're 26, you can. Like pierce your belly button.
Like, have sex.
I mean, you could have sex at 16.
I didn't.
But
I do now.
yes. Watch Baby Reindeer.
Have a sex dream.
No big one now.
Binge watch.
No big one now. Nala monkey in your places. Find yourself a sugar baby.
Watch Geordie Shore.
Listen to Cowboy Carter.
Listen to the Tortured Poets Department. Don't get kittens. Because they're arseholes.
Not all the time.
Not all. I mean, he's such a little baby. I love him.
Cute.
Don't run out of milk because I really want a cup of tea, but I can't. She's got no
shouting.
milk.
She's in the red, everyone.
I'm fuming. I just want a cup of tea. I really want a cup of tea before I go to bed. You know when you're like craving.
Should have thought of this before.
No, I didn't realise we didn't have any milk.
Anyway, thank you all for listening.
Yeah.
See you next week. Toodle pip, goodbye.
Laters.
No big one now.
Binge watch.
Ba 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 ba.